Certainly a great day. We came out ready to go in the first inning. First, Brian, big home run. Obviously, some additional hits to get us the 4th spot. Luke Lyon came out there, got out a little jam in that bottom half, and made some big plays in the second with Gilroy double play in the 6-hole with a nice little turn. All 3 parties involved on that, including the pitch. So 4 guys really executed and played with a lead for the most part. Played pretty well, clean defense. Thankfully, we added on there in the last inning, which gave us a little extra cushion. Osman attacked the zone after getting out of that big bases loaded jam. But I thought just a tremendous day on all levels. I know we have a couple errors on the board, but I thought we played, very, very good defense, some timely defense, and that's what it takes in order to win on the road. And thankfully, we were able to do that.
Coach, just talk a little bit about, you mentioned it a bit about just the offensive outburst there in the beginning, and then Luke Lyon really had some command there to start. As a coach, what kind of mentality do you kind of go into the rest of the game knowing, hey, we just got 9 shots there in the first 3 innings, now we just got to finish?
Well, you got to attack the strike zone. You got to make them, earn whatever it is that they get. We didn't necessarily do all of that, but made some pitches to wiggle out of some situations. We felt like we were going to have to turn a couple double plays today, and we did, which was a key. Luke has been in that situation a couple times, and if there's a guy that has at least been able to experience it and handle it, it would be him, and I thought he did a very good job.
And Coach, Michael Osman is one guy that I want to bring up. Back-to-back games you guys play him, and back-to-back games he continues to shut down the opposition. Just talk about what his development has been like here at Troy, and to see him perform like he is.
He's been outstanding. He's an old guy, as we all know. He's older than all the coaches, but he's been very professional on the mound, especially the last couple outings. I think perhaps he's just getting his footing and that comfortability that all pitchers need to have. And momentum works with pitching just like it works with offense, in the sense of when you're just very confident, you tend to execute better, you move better, a little more fluid. And I thought Michael did that tremendously well again today.
And Brooks Bryant, 4 straight games now with a home run. First player to do that since last year's Shane Lewis to do that. So just talk about what that's been like. I mean, we continue to talk about his development from year 1 to year 2, but, he continues to just improve.
Well, I think you have 2 of the best catchers in college baseball. It's a real treat watching these guys compete, both in the box and then behind the dish. Mr. Bodine is just as good as it gets. And I just like when guys rise up to the challenge and to the opportunity. And he's had some of those with runners on, and he just continues to take advantage of them. And he's done that because he's been incredibly consistent in his preparation. Obviously, we've mentioned many times he's revolutionized his body, but he's just a winning time player, and winning time players take advantage of moments.
Cole Myers as well. He started out the game with a walk and then got another one there in the 7th. That actually moved him to 3rd in single season for Troy in terms of walks, and also we know he leads the nation. So just talk about his discipline behind the plate and what it's like to kind of see a guy with plenty of games left. He moves into the podium for a single season record.
Cole's a professional. He's a professional baseball player who's in college baseball. He just has a heightened eye. You trust him. You trust what he sees, and I really feel like he's still got some of his best ball to come as he gets his barrel back in some good positions. But he's just a dynamic player. He's as good as there is in all facets. He's been our identity since he set foot on campus, and it hasn't changed through 109 games that he's been here. So we love him. We're fortunate we got him.
And Coach, final question. You guys got the series win tonight, but you still have one more tomorrow for the sweep. Just talk about what kind of reward this kind of gives you, and what kind of motivation does it give you for tomorrow?
Well, we'll enjoy it for a little bit, but I believe the most important aspect is to be as hungry as we were today and yesterday, and we will. But I think part of hunger is enjoying the moment. We played really good baseball, and I still think our best baseball is yet to come. And before we go, I will say this, and Coach Gilmore, who I look up to and respect, today was about a little more than baseball. Healing.net Foundation. We're trying to raise $10,000 today. If you're a Trojan fan, you need to give back, against cancer. That's what today was really about. Fortunately, we won the game, and that's great. But we're trying to do bigger and better things. And Coach Gilmore is an absolute fighter, and he's one of the best guys that's ever done it in this sport. We need to support him and anybody else going through it. So we'll make sure we put a QR code on our stuff too, so that people can give back. All right, so that's all I got. Thank you. Go Trojans.